So when you got recruited, like, what was that process like? So obviously the coach liked you, which I'm not surprised.
Uh-huh.
Like, did he contact you and say, "Hey, like, we want you. You're going to be a starter. We have X." So because rosters are pretty deep at the college
Yeah,
level.
yeah, they are very deep.
Like the biggest roster I've had in club is 22. And that was like an older girls team. So like college level like 28, like 30
Around the
sometimes.
31. I think we had 31 players.
31 players.
Yeah.
And how many goalies?
I think there was three or four.
So essentially you're battling for like 27 spots out of
Yeah.
27 spots.
Hmm.
What was that like? Like, did you feel like, did you go in? I mean, I kind of know you, but like, I'm curious, did you go in like, I'm gonna go be a starter, or were you kind of like, uh-oh, like,
No, I was going in as wanting to be a starter, you
mm-hmm,
know, never gonna look for less. Just, I know what I'm capable of, and I just need to work harder. And if the coach thinks the other player is better, then I can learn from that player too. I mean,
mm-hmm.
it's just a learning process. It's not really. And I know some players when they go in, they say they're going to be a starter and something, and they don't get us to be a starter, and then it really gets to them, and then that's where it all ends off right there because you're just not going to want to keep playing soccer. You're not going to want to enjoy it, and it's not how it works. I mean, a lot of coaches see different things. Just talk to your coach, and he'll let you know what else to work on for the future, and then one day you'll be a starter.
So it sounds like for you, the tough part was actually just like being in Colorado.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, that was definitely the toughest part.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like you didn't necessarily struggle with having to start, not start. You were willing to, if you didn't start, like
Um,
kind of,
well, yeah, I mean, it was a bummer for sure. I mean, when I wasn't starting or anything, but it definitely hurt. But I mean, you just got to learn from it and move on. I mean, you're not going to start at everything, at every team you go to, even
where did
though,
you form that mentality? Because that's a pretty like, how old were you when you first went? 18, 17?
yeah,
That's a pretty mature response, you know? Like,
um, yeah, I mean, talking to my dad for sure. My dad helped me through that a lot because I mean, he said like you're not going to start every team you go to. And even though you think you should, I mean, the coaches see other things. There's many players out there that are better than a lot of the players that are playing D1 and
mhm.
they never got a chance. But it's just how it works. And even though it sucks, but you'll get through it and it gets better for sure.
So since so since you went through this journey of like leaving essentially like LA, Ventura County to go living in Colorado, what would your advice be to someone who's going to be heading out, say like away from home, like not just around the corner, like they're going to be pretty far away?
I mean, I would say talk to someone for sure. Definitely talk to someone with a lot of like they just know a lot of experience. Just talk to someone. Unless you
Like
just like the
players, coaches, or
anything, players, coaches, even a family member. It doesn't have to be like a, an athlete or anything. Just someone that has gone away. I mean, unless you like being away from home, but
what did you miss most about home? Was it just the interaction with your family? Was it a certain kind of food?
uh, my parents, my
Your
brother,
parents?
my sister.
Mm.